Previously on One Life to Live.
It would really help me out if you could just sort of tell Christian I'm in my second trimester.
I trusted you to bring Nikki Smith out and put her back.
Joanna's dead.
How did she die?
Why don't you tell Nora about Joanna yourself?
I've taken a sample of your DNA and Jessica's. I'm having you both tested.
I have the results of the DNA test right here.
So which one of us is Vicky's biological daughter? Is it me or is it Natalie?
You both are.
Both? But that's impossible. I never gave birth to twins.
Yeah, it says you're definitely pregnant.
See?
When's the baby's due date?
This is our baby, Al. Mine and Jen's. What difference does it make when it's due?
Go ahead, Troy. Tell Nora about your wife. Tell everyone. Because if you don't, I will. You what?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Lindsay.
You don't?
No, I don't.
What about my sister? Did Melanie mean so little to you?
Melanie?
I mean, first you betray her and now you deny she existed?
No, Lindsay, you got that all wrong. Colin was married to Lainey, not Troy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I mean, I wasn't thinking. It's easy to see how this could happen, though, because I mean, you were identical twins. You were until Colin died. I must have gotten you confused.
Lindsay, what's going on?
What are you up to?
Nigel! She just has to forgive me.
Madam, is there something I can do for you?
Be able to live with myself ever again.
Who, madam?
Who do you think? The person I wrong more than anybody else, that's who.
I assume you refer to Mrs. Davidson?
Yes, Vicky. Nigel, you seem to know everything about everybody in this town. Tell me, how can I get back on Vicky's good side? I have to, all right? Please, I'm desperate.
Yes.
Vicky, I'm as amazed about these results as you are.
But there's a mistake in the DNA test. Come on, there has to be.
There's not a chance. I was present. I was right there in the lab the whole time that the samples were being processed.
But it simply, it can't be. How could it be?
We did more than one test, Vicky, and they all proved beyond any reasonable doubt that you are the mother of both these girls.
Bo, I had one daughter. One birth. One. Only one.
Well, I can't figure it out, but maybe this is the secret that Nikki Smith was keeping from you.
Oh, my God. Vicky's more of a mother than she knows.
What? What do you mean?
During one of my therapy sessions with Susanna in Switzerland, Susanna got Nikki to come out, and Nikki told her that I was more of a mother than I knew. So Nikki knew. I mean, she must have. How in God's name could I not know that I was carrying two babies?
I Vicky, maybe you shouldn't worry about this right now. Just deal with the news, okay? Jessica and Natalie are twins. They're your twins.
You are my twins. You're both my daughters. I love you both very, very much.
I'm not up to anything. It's just a mistake, an honest mistake. I mean, after all, you did pretend to be Colin when you were trying to get me to admit to kidnapping and drugging Nora.
All right, why don't you just skip the history lesson and drop it?
Okay. I will. For now.
Wow. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for my dumb sociology paper to make everybody upset. I'm really sorry. Troy, what was that all about?
I guess Lindsay's finally lost it.
Thank you for your help.
Yeah, I thought you just wanted to hear his answer. I didn't know you were going to call him a liar or anything.
You got your money, now run along.
Hey, Lindsay, what's the matter with you?
Nothing.
Hey, come on, you don't expect him to buy that lame excuse about mistaking Troy for Colin.
I don't expect anything out of you anymore,
Just
Sam.
cut it out, Lindsay. What is going on? When are you going to finally get over Troy?
When I found out that Roxanne wasn't my mother, I never imagined that it could be you. I don't know what to think.
Oh, baby, I wanted this. I wanted this so badly.
I can't believe this. I'm your daughter again.
You never stopped being my daughter, not for a single second. Whether by birth or by the grace of God, it didn't matter.
I know, and I never stopped feeling loved. My life has changed so much that it just started to get to me.
I know it did, sweetheart. I saw it. Unfortunately, one of the ramifications of all of this is that you lost a lot of your confidence, and that's another reason I'm so glad we had these DNA tests run. Natalie, honey, I'm truly sorry if I upset you by having these tests redone.
It's okay. I mean, nothing's changed for me, right?
No. Nothing has changed. And I think I told you before I didn't think it would. I am so incredibly happy that you are still really, really my daughter.
Can't believe this. We're sisters. I mean, we're twins. Yeah. Weird, huh? How did this happen? I mean, how did we get separated? Things would have been so different.
Yes, I know they would have. I don't know how it happened. I can only guess that one of my alters gave birth to one of you. It's the only possible reason I can come up with for not remembering something so joyous.
Vicky, look, I'm going to look into this, okay? I'm going to question everybody who was there in the delivery room.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the doctor who, delivered at least one of them is dead.
Dr. Balsam.
Yeah, he died a long time ago when Rex was first born. Still a kid.
All right, well, I'll get what we need without him.
This is weird. I mean, it's a good weird, but weird. Yeah. And talk about weird. The man that I thought was my father stole you. And Allison Perkins stole you and switched us. Yeah, but why? That's what I really don't get. Why would she do that?
I know why Al wants to know how far along I am. He still doesn't believe I'm pregnant.
That still doesn't answer my question. And what the hell does he care about when the baby's due?
You really want to know?
Yeah, I want to know because where I'm standing, you're way out of line.
Don't let him get to you, Chris.
It's because I still care about Jen, okay?
Al, I wouldn't call that a big secret.
Look, knowing the due date will make this real for me, okay? I could walk away, then I'd have to. You guys know how messed up my family was. I'd never want that for yours or your kids.
Can we go home now, please?
I don't know, Jen.
Christian.
What harm can it do? If he wants us to make it real, then let's make it real for him.
It'll be real enough when I have the baby.
Well, yeah, you're right. But it's not easy to just turn your feelings on and off. Not when you lost someone that meant everything to you.
My due date is my personal business. It's between you and me.
No, it's not going to be for long, Jen. Let's see. Where's it?
I can find it.
I got it. It's okay. I got it. Don't worry about it. Right. It says you're in your second trimester.
What?
It says that you're in your second trimester. Isn't that right?
Yes, of course.
What did you think I said?
I don't know.
Wow. Well, you're that far along? All those months and I didn't have a clue.
I did. I knew it. I felt something was different.
I have a bunch of information for expectant fathers. Come with me. I'll load you up.
Sure. I wouldn't want everything to rest on Jen. I mean, I'm part of this, too.
Yes. And congratulations.
Thanks. Are you going to be okay alone for a while?
Absolutely. There. You happy?
Not exactly.
Deal with it. This is Christian's baby. It really is. Can't you just leave me alone? Can't you just let me be happy?
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because I saw the way you reacted when Christian said you were in your second trimester.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When he said you were in your second trimester, I saw the way you reacted. You were just as surprised as I was. Now, you said you've been feeling strange for a while now. What did you expect that he was going to say?
What is going on?
I don't know.
Look,
I know there's something about your marriage to Joanna that you don't want me to know.
Look, Emily, I don't want to talk about it, okay? Here, sit down.
Does Lindsay Rappaport knows? She's going to tell Nora.
Doesn't know.
Sure seems like she does.
All right, look, there's no way Lindsay knows anything about Joanna.
Then why is she doing all this?
I don't know. Maybe it's because she hates me.
Oh, no, Lindsay doesn't hate you.
Hey, Nora.
What Lindsay feels for you is far worse than hate.
I'm not only over Troy, I can't stand the sight of him.
Yet somehow you can't stop seeing him. You see him every chance you get. Why is that?
Sam!
No, I'm serious, Lindsay. Why don't you just leave him alone?
I'm trying.
No, you're not. And if you're not careful, Nora's going to remember a lot more clearly what happened on that bridge the night you escaped from prison.
What? What did she tell you?
Never mind. You tell me. Did you run Nora off that bridge?
Help me. Help me, Nigel. Please, help me. I helped you, didn't I? I've been giving advice to people for years. I just can't seem to do it for myself right now. I need you to help me win back Vicky's trust and friendship. It's not for me. It's not for me. It's also for her. You know, everything she's been through, and despite what I did, I really believe that I could be of help to her.
Well, no doubt. Your advice to me when I was your patient was so appreciated.
There you go. Now, can't you return the favor to me? Of course you can. You can help me get back my friendship with Vicky, can't you?
I'd be delighted to, if I had some notion.
You want to be friends with Vicky again, Gretel? Hell, I can help you there. It's very simple.
Honey, I hate the thought of what you went through. In a way, I suppose it's just as well that Dr. Balsam is dead, because I could wring his neck for dooming you to a life with Roxanne. That woman doesn't have an ounce of maternal instinct in her.
I feel bad. I mean, I'm supposed to be me. You know, I'm the one he stole originally. And then Allison switched us.
Look, it's awful that either one of you would have had to put up with that woman.
Actually, when you met Roxanne, the name Balsam didn't ring a bell for you?
No. I mean, I never made the connection because...
Well, Roxy being married to a doctor, that's kind of a far stretch.
Well, look, I'm going to find someone who can tell us what happened. All right? I'm going to go out and make a few phone calls. And
Thanks,
if you think of anything else, let me know, okay?
I will. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Actually, I've got some things to do, too, so...
No, please, don't go. Honey, we have so much to catch up on.
Yeah, but so do you and Jess. Because of me taking your place.
No, don't say that. Seriously, Natalie. I still had my place in this family. None of this was your fault.
Still, you guys could use some time, and I do have stuff to do. I'm happy that I'm still your daughter.
You're not half as happy as I am. Not half as happy. I'm so terribly sorry that you spent so much of your life with Roxanne.
It's over now. You're my mother. Mom.
It's been a long year. An endless year, at least that's how it seemed. Feeling like I was your daughter because of some freak accident.
Oh, Jessie. Oh, you are my Jessie. You are my baby. And you always will be.
Did Nora tell you that I ran her off that bridge? Wake up, Sam. She'd say anything to put me back in prison.
Only what she knows to be true. And if you keep hounding her and Troy, she might remember more about that night she was run off the bridge into the river.
Let her. I wasn't there.
Well, I hope not, because if you had anything to do with what happened to Nora, who was ever going to believe it was an accident?
I wasn't surprised that Christian said I'm in my second trimester. I was relieved.
Really? You didn't look relieved. Anyway, what do you have to be relieved about?
Because Dr. Conklin said that most miscarriages happen during the first trimester. So I'm past the really dangerous part. Looks like everything's going really great for our baby.
Yeah.
I think maybe we could tell everybody the news now.
Yeah, I'm pretty relieved myself. And that's it for the questions.
Guess so. Hey. Treat her right.
I'll always do right by Jan and Al. And I'll make sure everyone else does, too.
He's
such a problem. Thank you.
Mom's not gonna be a problem anymore. Because I'm not gonna let him.
Excuse me. A sign-up sheet just went up around the corner for fatherhood classes.
Right. Father. That's me.
Christian's your daddy. I don't understand how, but...
Jen, there's something you should know about your report.
What, was there a mistake?
Where are you going?
Nowhere. I just wanted to give Jess and Vicky, Mom, some time alone.
What for?
You know, feelings and stuff.
What about your feelings and stuff? How do you feel about this?
Good. Great. Vicky's still my mom.
And you're still my niece.
Yeah. But what would have happened if the DNA test had gone the other way? Who would I be now?
You?
Me who? Not Buchanan, not Balsam.
Hey, Natalie.
I'm fine. Thanks.
How did you know you should have my DNA tested?
I didn't know.
You were just hoping.
I was hoping for the same thing I've always hoped for, and that's your happiness. That's all I've ever wanted for you, babe. Whether you were my birth child or my adoptive child didn't matter.
It really didn't. It made no difference to you.
No. How could it? Look at the life that I have lived. I am my father's biological child. There are no more monstrous feelings on this earth than what he felt for me. And there is no more beautiful feeling on this earth than the love your father has for his two adopted sons. It just broke my heart to see how everything that's happened this year has affected you.
I tried really hard
I know.
to hide it. But you knew, huh?
Yes, of course I knew.
I just, I had the greatest life in the world, and then all of a sudden, everything changed. And baby switching, Roxanne calling herself Mama. It was terrible.
I know it was.
And Mom, you tried so hard to make me feel like I was part of the family. But it was me. I was mad and angry and confused. But all that's over. Here I am. I'm back.
Oh, yes, you are back. Oh, God, I missed you. I mean it. I missed that little part of you that you were withholding from me because I think you doubted your place in my heart.
Not in your heart. My place in the world. And then finding out Roxanne wasn't my mom either, it just got worse,
It's over. It's over. And this revelation today is the final proof that what I have suspected all along is true, even after I found out that Natalie was my daughter.
What?
I never told you this, but I have always felt, no matter what Natalie's DNA test said, I've always felt that you were my biological daughter.
You know how I can get Vicky's friendship back.
Yep.
And you actually want to help me.
That's right.
Well, like the cowboy said when he saw the stampede. Bull.
How you look, Gretel? Vicky is one of the finest ladies that I know. And right now, She needs all the friends she can get. Even the likes of you.
Gee, you're too kind.
She finally kicked this Nikki Smith out of her head. And there was an awful lot to handle alone. You are a phony shrink. But I think the friendship that you had to my daughter-in-law looked like the real goods.
All right. So how do you think I can get my friendship back with Vicky? And we'll talk about what you want out of this later.
Show her? You're a changed woman. You're straight arrow through and through.
I am that. The whole town knows now that I wasn't a real therapist, right?
Oh, right. But I'm going to tell you something else, lady. There's still a part of you that's as useless as a $3 bill, and Vicky knows it.
Like what?
Our marriage.
Oh. Okay. So, you're suggesting
If
that...
you want to get on the good side of Vicky, give me a divorce.
What are you talking about? How would you know anything about my due date?
See, I heard you asking Dr. Conklin to change your due date and make it look like you were really further along than you are.
She wouldn't. You changed my file?
You're really just in your first trimester. I fudged it a little.
Why?
It seems so important to you, and we're really only talking about a few weeks. No one will notice, and it won't compromise your care or anything.
And then the baby is...
Alf.
What
Right?
did you say?
Well, it's just I saw how interested he was in your due date, and I sort of figured he is the father, isn't he?
You tell anybody.
I won't, I promise. And ruin things for you? Never.
Then what do you want?
Just to help.
Really?
Well, you could use the help, couldn't you? Even if it's just someone to talk to.
What's your name again?
Marcy. Marcy Walsh.
Marcy, I just made a mistake. You know, I thought I'd lost Christian, and I just made a mistake.
Of course. Everyone messes up. I'm your friend, Jen. I'll never tell a soul, I promise.
You okay, Jen?
Yeah, I'm just tired.
Okay, well, let's take you home. Oh, you know what? Better yet, stay here. I'll go bring the car out.
Oh, he's so awesome. The way he looks after you, you're so lucky.
Yeah, I am.
What are you doing here, Natalie? You looking for Christian? Because I hate to break it to you, but he's with Jen now and forever. Jen's pregnant. You do?
You didn't?
No, I just found out. You know, for a minute there, I thought the baby might be.
You thought the baby might be what, Al? You really thought that Natalie wasn't your daughter?
No. I don't know. Listen, I thought a million different things. But I was absolutely sure of one thing. That you belonged to Clint and to me. I was certain of it.
How?
I don't know how, honey. I really don't know how. You know, when it turned out that Natalie was my daughter, I was so tortured by this one thought. I could not believe that I would not have known had you not been mine.
Mom, I didn't know you were going through all of this. I'm so sorry.
Sweetheart, you had other things on your mind.
Yeah, but maybe I could have helped you in some way.
Jessie, there was one moment that I kept replaying over and over and over in my mind. It was the first time I held you in my arms again after you were kidnapped. And I was so completely overwhelmed with love for you. It never occurred to me, not for a single second, that you were not mine, my daughter.
20 years later, a DNA test says that I'm not yours.
Yeah, but I was sure you were. And the more sure I became, the more Nikki started, well, talking to me and coming to me, and then I made a dreadful mistake of going to Ray for help, and she unleashed Nikki.
I'm so sorry, Mom.
Yeah, well, I know. Unfortunately, there's no going back there. But at least I know the secret she was keeping from me.
Why, though? Why wouldn't Nikki want you to know that Natalie and I are twins? Why would she hide that from you?
I have absolutely no idea why Nikki would not want me to know that I had twins. I really don't. Makes no sense to me. Just as I do not understand. I don't understand that I couldn't have known I was carrying two children.
It's okay. It doesn't matter anymore because now, the truth is here. I'm your daughter.
Oh.
That's all that matters to me.
Oh, and to me, and to me.
I've got to go tell Dad. I've got to call him.
Yeah, you do. Oh, my goodness, he's going to have so many questions, and I can't answer any of them. But he's going to be thrilled. For you and for him. Mostly for you. Just as I am.
Our divorce would make Vicky my friend again.
I think so. You show her that you are a new woman. A gal who can stand on her own 2 feet. She'll be tickled pink.
You sure about that?
Oh, sure. I can guarantee you that will do the trick.
All right, Asa. I'll divorce you to make Vicky happy.
Now you're talking, dreadly little sweetheart.
When hell freezes over.
Sam, our daughter is pregnant and she's going to have a baby. She needs us both. Can we talk about that?
Was that a yes or a no?
Daddy, can we go now?
Yeah, sure, kiddo. We played enough games for one day. Leave him alone.
Someday Nora's going to be very grateful to me, Sam. Very grateful.
Yeah, she'll be grateful right now when you leave him alone.
Okay, so how does Lindsay's feelings, how are they worse than hate?
She loves you.
She loves me? Mm-hmm. Maybe she's obsessed with me, but no, she's not in love with me.
They're the same thing for Lindsay.
Okay, counselor. So why don't you tell me how I can make her realize that it's over? How do we get Lindsay to stop bothering us?
We get her a boyfriend.
Yes, hi. I know it's late, but I'm checking on the status of my order. Yes, it is an unusual piece. It's an amulet he got in Africa. I haven't seen it around his neck in a long time, and so I want to surprise him.
Love you. You know that.
Here, some vitamins.
Yes, doctor. I can't believe how sleepy I am.
Get some rest. You're gonna need it.
Christian? Thank you.
You're welcome.
You thought the baby was what, Al?
that the baby was unwanted by Christian, and that was why they hadn't told me that Jen was pregnant.
They didn't tell you that Jen was pregnant? Because you're a total psycho. Now I came here to be alone, okay?
I'm not going anywhere. Hey, you tried to kiss me last week. What was that all about? About some more of the same, huh?
Back off or I'm gonna scream.
Go ahead, scream. Who's gonna hear you? I will.
Buzz off. I mean it. Now.
Thank you. He is a total jerk. Wait.
Yes?
Who are you?
You okay, Vicky?
I cheated Natalie out of her entire childhood. I cheated Clint out of a daughter. I put Jessica through hell this last year because I didn't remember that I had twins.
Vicky, we'll find out who stole your baby, and you'll figure out why you can't remember. But I can more or less guarantee you one thing. None of this was your fault.
Thank you, Bo. Thank you. Thank you so much. How could I not have known that there were two of you?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live. On the next One Life to Live.
Are you worried that he's going to try and come between you and Carrie?
How did you feel when you saw Todd, Blair?
I don't think she's ever going to let you anywhere near those children.
That's where you come in.
You're going to jail, Roxanne.
I'm Natalie.
I'm glad to meet you, Natalie.
Love to dish the soaps? So do Lisa Rinna and Ty Treadway, the new hosts of Soap Talk, the talk show only SoapNet could do. Catch it weekdays at 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. Click SoapNet.com for more info. SoapNet, every day a new twist.